Hi, my name is Keizo. I want to do a quick update on what I've been working on Grug Notes. If you haven't seen the first two videos, grugnotes.com, you can watch those for some context. Basically, I made this video because I made a little search feature. It's kind of the minimum usable thing in my mind, but let's search something. So I've been putting more and more documents for my small business, my canoe manufacturing company in here. Eventually, that is my goal, is to use it for small businesses like myself. So simple search, you just throw in, if you know what you're looking for, it's pretty quick. It'll it in the background, it's doing semantic search and keyword search, and if those match, it's actually putting that whole document up front. But let's say I was on the shop floor and I forgot how much resin to mix, because this is something we do once a month or so, once every 2 months even, or I may do less often. So how much resin for foot pedals? Um, Basically, besides just typical search terms, you can ask it questions. If Grug Notes concludes that it's a question, it'll go talk to ChatGPT, sharing relevant documents with ChatGPT and try and gather that correct answer. So you can see right here, that's kind of the answer we're looking for. Um, and if you look down below, it'll cite sources. So this is the whole document it got that from. And this stuff in italicized, I'll have to make this more clear, but the italicized stuff is what it pulled out of that document that is relevant, or it thinks is relevant. So, and when there's other documents that are kind of relevant, it'll start to compile those as well. So there's kind of a lot you can ask it. It is Chat GPT based, so um, there's certainly room for improvement. GPT-4 is much better. But what else can we ask? So, I want to use this to kind of dump stuff in my brain into this, um, such that we can ask it questions, or people can ask it questions possibly before they ask me. Almost trying to replace myself in my small business, right? So what? So let's see. My paint wrinkled after I sprayed it. Why? Um, so I didn't know it was a question, and then I finished it. And let's see what else it says. Oh, there's a little bug. Um, so in the background, it's searching all our documents, and then again feeding those into ChatGPT. Um, and here is the answer we're really looking for. There's this thing called alligatoring, where you spray and you take too long and you spray wet paint or wet gel coat on top of stuff that's pretty much cured. Oh, it'll actually react with itself and get this crazy texture like alligator skin. So, um, anyways, I obviously that document is in the system, and um, I was just pleased that it actually went and gave us the right answer. Um, it will limit stuff to dates. So if you do something like what happened on March 7th, it should go and find your notes from a specific date. It doesn't quite work with like date ranges yet. Um, and I think if you just put in a date alone, I think I'll have it go to like where the calendar would go. But yeah, so it kind of summarizes what happened. Talks about some customer notes that I had and whatnot and whatnot. Um, uh, Anyways, that's really it. uh, grugnotes.com. Thanks for looking. Bye.